I think renewable energy and wind farms is a good way to go. We have a lot of land here to do that with, and the opportunity will grow as time goes on.
If a person wants to work in Beaver County right now, they can find a job.
I can't think of a better legacy that I could have left for my town.
What are the words that describe the perfect destination? Finding them all in one place is easy if you know where to look. Millard County in the heart of Utah offers ATV adventures, rock crawling events, art festivals, and nature at its most epic. Millard County, Utah. Find out what you've been searching for.
Welcome back to the county seat. We are talking about the new policies on oil and gas exploration and the impact they're having out in the Uinta Basin. It's time for us, gentlemen, to wrap things up, and RL, will start with you. My question is, if the industry leaves, which you've indicated, you know, the regulations are better places to go, not because the oil's any better, but because the environment on the policy side, because it's private ground, is better. If they go, do they come back?
Well, drilling in Utah and the Rocky Mountains in general is very challenging. There are easier places in the world to drill, and they're cheaper places to drill. The companies have have dedicated themselves to drill here because it's economically sound. The harder it's made for them by the government, by the people, by the environmental agencies, the more likely they are to move away.
And if the infrastructure's gone, they're not going to bring it back?
No, more than likely not. If a company like Anadarko shifts its focus to South Texas or Louisiana or anywhere else, it's likely that they won't come back.
Mike, those kinds of dollars, if that happens in the Uinta Basin, what's the impact going to be?
Well, this is a lot about jobs. It's a lot about economy. In 2009, just with the cancellation of 77 leases in Uinta County, we lost 3,300 jobs. I believe Duchesne County lost about 1,100 jobs. That was cancellation of 77 leases. We were in a meeting earlier today. It was my understanding that investment, we've lost about $800 million in the last couple of years in investment that would have been here if we just had, you know, policy and regulation that allowed us to do so. So it is huge to the state of Utah. It's huge to our school children. It's about jobs and economy.
Isn't it also, though, really about energy independence for the United States?
Absolutely. And you know, the other thing is when we talk about natural gas, because in Uinta County, a lot of this is natural gas, clean, affordable natural gas.
Okay. Kent, you're chomping at the bit on something here, and you got some final comments.
Well, my comments would be that I feel as a local government leader that we've been totally discarded from our input. The RMP, or the resource management process that we went through as counties over the last 7 years, we took a lot of ownership in, and we had spent a lot of time on those resource management plans. And now that they've left the local offices and gone to Washington, D.C., we're totally out of the loop. They're not talking to us, and so we've been totally discarded or thrown under the bus, or whatever you may want to call it, because our opinion doesn't count anymore, evidently.
Okay, gentlemen, I think there's more to discuss here, and so if you don't mind staying through the break, viewers, you can come back and watch the extended conversation on our website, which is thecountyseat.tv, and just go to this episode and we'll have an extended conversation available online. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you next week on The County Seat.